Greetings, salutations, y'all. How y'all feeling? What's going on? How y'all been? So, I thought I would come sit and talk to y'all today. It's a really nice day outside. You know, Cleveland don't really get nice days, but it's really nice out today, y'all. Like, it feels good. The sun is beaming. I feel glowy, you know. Um, but I wanted to come in and touch base on I was speaking to a friend earlier, and our discussion led to finding yourself as a person, finding out what you like, what you don't like, what you need, what you don't need. Essentially, your love languages, your apology language, just the languages in which you receive things. And it was very interesting because oftentimes we find ourselves kind of like, lost, or maybe not lost, but misplaced. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that sometimes you forget that, growth is constant, growth is inevitable. It's something that's going to happen. Things that happen to you shape you to be a different person throughout your lively experiences. And so when you are going through these things, I want everybody to kind of think and remember that you are ever changing. We are ever changing. It's not like these things, happen and then you just kind of continue to stay the same. That's not growth. Growth is the change and the development of a person. And so even if you don't want to, it's going to happen. And so when you find yourself, you're always rediscovering yourself as life progresses, as time progresses, as you have new experiences and meet new people. You're always progressing forward. You're always rediscovering different aspects of you as a person. And so I think that in itself is possibly where most people find themselves to be lost. You're not lost. You just haven't seen this version of yourself yet. This is growth. This is a new discovery. This is a new part of you that you've tapped into. And I think that when you tap into those things, it's slightly, unnerving at times. You're like, oh my God, what's going on? But you're becoming better. You're becoming, an elevated version of yourself. You are evolving. And you have to let that happen. You have to let your experiences make a difference in your life. You can't let your experiences keep you stagnant out of fear. Fear is a very lonely place. And your fear can't hold you in the places you don't want to be. Like, you can't allow it to do that. I mean, it's very possible for it to happen. A lot of us stay in places for fear. We stay in places for all different types of reasons as far as it pertains to fear. The fear of the unknown, fear of rejection, fear of pain, fear of being, alone. There's a fear for everything, but once you let that consume you, where is life at that point? And so I just really thought that it would be important to touch base on the fact that we are ever changing, ever growing, ever, evolving, ever learning beings. And you have to let that expansion happen. You have to let that expansion happen. Being stagnant cannot feel as wonderful as growth does. It's like when you were a kid and you were learning to ride your bike, and you took the training wheels off, and you kind of got a little nervous and a little scared because what if I fall? What if I hurt myself? What if I can't do it? And then someone was with you, and you eventually they eventually let go, and you rode on to by yourself. And that's because you didn't let fear hold you back. And life's just like riding a bike. You pedal and you pedal and you pedal. And then as you grow older, the people who were once holding on to your seat are no longer holding on to your seat. You're riding by yourself. And that adventure in itself is enjoyable. It's what's lovely. It's what's wonderful. You have to let those adventures take place. You can't cheat yourself. You can't short yourself on life. You're going to experience things that you don't like. But if you didn't experience things that you don't like, would you cherish the things that you do enjoy as much as you do? There's a lesson in everything. There's a lesson in everything, in the way that people hurt you, in the way that, you've been lied to, in the way that you've been misled, or, in the ways that you've been broken. A lot of times you're broken and you put yourself back together and you're better than the way you found yourself. You know something new. There's something there that's never happened before, and now you're aware of what that is. And now when that situation presents itself, you can move differently. You can respond accordingly. So never be broken and think that that's your end all be all, because it's not. You are not your situations. Your situations help shape you, but you are not your situations. It's always interesting because you get into things and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. How am I going to make it through this? And then at some point you don't realize that you've made it through it, but the situation is over and you're still here and you're living and you're surviving and you're thriving. Just because you think it won't happen doesn't mean that it won't. So don't be scared of growth or love or change or, any of those things. Don't be scared to be who you're meant to be. That changes periodically. Who I was meant to be yesterday is not who I'm meant to be today, and so on and so forth. You'll continue to grow. You'll continue to change. You'll continue to develop as long as you breathe. And so I think that we should all try to embrace that. embrace you, but also give yourself room to grow. Yeah. So I think that's it for today. I didn't really have anything long planned. I just thought I'd drop in and say, hey, soak up some sun, get my chill on for a minute. I really am working on a whole new setup, guys. I know y'all probably tired of seeing the inside of my car. But I am working on a new setup. Slowly but surely it's coming together. So hopefully we will be in our new setup soon. Although I love my car chats. This is where I get the most inspiration, is in my car. But I do want to, have a change of scenery available for us as a group. So that is on its way very soon. But other than that, I just wanted to stop in and say, hey, drop a gem or two. If we have any new subbies, welcome to the garden. You're loved here. There's room for everyone, and so we welcome you. And I hope you stay. I hope you stay, and I hope you grow, and I hope you blossom here. If you all have any questions or comments or anything, leave them in the comment section so I can touch base on those. I've been trying to get more consistent with videos, but lately things happen. Life, growth, that's for sure. But we'll get on the schedule soon. I got a lot of things I'm working on, so we'll get on the schedule very soon, hopefully. In the meantime, thank you for rocking out with me today, and as long as I've been here, and I love you all and I appreciate you all, and I'm grateful to have you here, and I hope that my lessons are something that carry you through some situations. If you all have any lessons that you'd like to share, definitely let me know. I'm thinking about doing some Instagram lives and kind of having some like live chit chats with you all. So if you follow me at HeCraves_Gummy, GUMMI, definitely let me know if you guys want to link up and have like a group meeting or something like that. We can definitely do that. That sounds like something that would be pretty cool. But in turn, you all have a wonderful evening. I thank you. I love you. And remember, nobody is better at you than you are. Have a great night, guys.